Many of us live our lives in a state of perpetually waiting for our circumstances to be better so that one day we can finally live the life of our dreams and finally do the things that we actually want to do with our life. Most of us are just waiting. We're waiting to get enough money. We're waiting to save enough to move into a better circumstance, a better house, to get into a better relationship, a better job, a promotion, whatever you're waiting for. But we have this energy of like, once I finally get the thing that I want, or once I finally set up my circumstances enough, then I'll live according to what my heart wants. Then I'll finally go swim in the ocean. Or I'll finally go change my diet to eat all the fruits and vegetables that I love when I can afford it one day. For now, I'm just going to continue living in depravity, in survival mode, getting by, because currently I don't have the right stuff. I don't have the right circumstances to live the way that I want to live. Who the hell am I to think that I could have the audacity to just like have what I want and just go get it right now? That I need to wait for it. I remember when I was younger, maybe a few years ago there was this book that was on my bookshelf. It was called The Religion of Tomorrow by Ken Wilber. This is like a 700-page book that I've always wanted to read my entire life. It's a mammoth. It's this giant textbook explaining the nature of reality, the structure of consciousness evolution. And it's just this book that I had on a pedestal for the longest time. One day, I'll be able to read this book. I gotta set up first. I gotta meditate more. First, I gotta read these other books so that I'm prepared to finally read this one book. One day, I realized, wait a second, what if I die tomorrow? I'm really not guaranteed to live long enough to finally be ready to read this book. What if I just be the version of myself who is already ready to read the book? And that's what I did. I just grabbed the book off the shelf and I just started reading it. And it made me so happy. It gave me this energy of like, I'm doing the thing I want to do in my life. I'm not waiting. I'm not preparing. I already deserve to have the experiences that I want to have in my life, and I don't need to put it off any further. So that's what I did. I read the book and I had a blast. And it was fun. I learned a lot of cool things and I felt good about myself. It made me feel more confident. I just felt amazing. So you might say, well, Adam, you already had the book, but I don't have the money that I need to go take that vacation that I've been wanting, or to quit my job, or to start creating art. And what I'm telling you is that getting what you want in your life is not a function of money. Sure, money is good for exchanging. You need money to buy your plane ticket. Okay. But I want you to open yourself to the possibility that the real reason why you don't have what you want in your life right now is because you're not living in the vibrational state of being the version of yourself who has what you want. You're giving off the wrong energy. So what this means is like the thoughts you're thinking all day are thoughts of lack and frustration. and not having. You're thinking thoughts of waiting. All of your attention is actually focused on how your current life situation is not what you want it to be. Oh, this relationship is really draining me. Oh, this job is so annoying. I can't wait to finally leave. Oh, my house, my neighborhood, whatever it is, it's not what I want. And you're essentially living out of the fear that if you were to just take the leap of faith and to just go for the thing that you want, that's exciting you, that's been exciting you. You know you've been wanting this thing for so long. But you're not giving yourself permission to actually feel like you can just have it. You can just be excited for it and just feel that it's yours already. You can just go get it. It's right there. You just go grab it, and you can actually live in the vibration of the enjoyment of, I have the thing that I want, and it's excellent, it's phenomenal, it's amazing, I'm enjoying it. So your energy, what I'm saying is that your energy is not focused on you having the thing that you want already and enjoying it and feeling good about it. Instead, your energy is focused on all of the obstacles and all of the reasons why you can't have it and why your current situation is not good enough, or that it's lacking in some way that you can't finally have what you want. So what I'm saying is that you just got to be the version of yourself that already has what you want. Because your vibration changes. It changes the way you feel. You feel joyful. I want you to consider the possibility that your joy and your passion is self-sustainable. Meaning that if you just took the leap of faith and put yourself into the situation that you know that you want, that you've been waiting for, then that's just being in that situation and no longer feeding into the old reality, the old cycles, the old habits, the old feelings. But really giving yourself permission to really feel those feelings fully so that they have the space to process fully, and then they could clear themselves out or transmute them. Focus them on being who you want to be now. What this means is you can just make it very simple. It doesn't have to be this big deal. You can just have what you want now. And you can feel good about it. So, what comes up for you when I say that you can just have what you want now? What comes up for you? Well, Adam, I have all this debt. I have this situation that it's just like I can't have it for all these reasons. So what I'm saying is that all of those reasons are not actually considering the reality that when you just stop feeding into that and you just go have what you want, go have it, then that will generate the money that is needed. That will generate the opportunities that you need. That will generate the computer that you need in order to do the thing that you want, you'll get the computer, or you'll get the camera that you need, or with the equipment, the recording equipment, whatever you need. I'm saying that when you go get what you want and you just go, like, it's not a big deal. Just go have it. Like, it's already there. You don't have to wait. You don't need more money. You can just use the money you got now to just go get what you want. When you do this and you just start focusing on living the way you want to live now, not the way you think you need to live, that your mind is telling you, that your conditioned mind is convincing you, like, oh no, first we're going to save up this much money, and then once I finally save up this much money, then I'll live in the vibration that I want to live in. So for now, I'm just going to live in depravity and lack. And out of this depravity and lack, I'm going to take all of these actions in an attempt to get rid of the lack and the depravity sometime later in the future. And what I'm saying is that energetically, that can't work. You can't come from a place of not having what you want to try to get what you want sometime later in the future. You have to come from a place of, wow, I'm so happy that I get to live the life that I want. I'm one of the chosen few. I can just do what I want, and it works all the time, because when I live on my highest timeline, when I live in alignment with my inner child, when I live my life freely, you may be surprised to realize that the thing that you want is actually literally right there. It's actually right there already. But you can't see it because it seems so far away that you feel like there's all these steps you need to do before you can get it, and it might take you like 6 months. And that will never work, is what I'm saying, because the 6 months is always just going to keep being 6 months. And it's going to continually be further and further away. So what I'm saying is, when you give yourself the permission to, let's say, do a visualization where you can visualize your ideal self and feel that I'm already living in the reality that I want to live in, you can enjoy it and get used to it. First of all, you may notice that there's all of these blocking thoughts. And those blocking thoughts that distract you from living in your ideal reality, or that cause you to worry, those are the things you really need to sit with. It might be a certain relationship. It might be a certain fear about money, or a fear about that you're not good enough, or whatever it is. Those things, you really want to hold some space for yourself. I was very lucky. Recently, I had a talk with a coach that really was very intelligent to really hold space for me, to allow me to process these just deep blockages that I was holding on to for so long. And when I talked to him, it was just like I was able to just process these things. It really shifted my energy big time, where I'm realizing like, oh, I got the thing that I want already. And that's it. I can go do what I want now, and I'm free, and I don't need to wait. It's just like, it's amazing. So what I'm saying is that you don't need to keep putting it off to do the thing you finally want to do. Just give yourself permission to just do it now. And don't wait until you finally have the money that you want, or your business is doing better, or whatever it is, to like finally make that art you've been wanting to make, or to live in that vibration that you've been wanting to live in, that freedom, that being that self that you've been wanting to be. This is how any reality is created. It's not a new age thing. This is how success has been taught for the last 140 years. Going all the way back to like the science of success with Wallace Wattles, then moving into Napoleon Hill, Think and Grow Rich. Then in the 60s, Psycho-Cybernetics with Maxwell Maltz. These are all like generation-defining classics. These books and these teachings are always, these success teachings, the teachings of success, always, the main principle, always, to summarize it, always, is that what you fill your mind with and what you focus on and who you're being and how you're feeling about yourself is what shows up in your reality. The way you show up in your reality is what shows up in your reality. So even if it sounds fluffy or new age, it doesn't matter, because this is the actual stuff that has been working for tens, hundreds of millions of people who've, these books that I've just referenced, these are like best-selling books that have gotten profound results for tons of people, myself included. So you just got to remember that you can't get around this truth of, you have to really honestly, genuinely feel it in your reality as a real thing. And you got to get used to it. You got to live in the ideal vibration consistently until it becomes something that's like not really a big deal for you. And that's it. What you'll find is that you'll start getting signs, synchronicities, opportunities. Things will just start working for you. You'll start to realize that the thing you've been wanting actually isn't all the way out there, but actually it's like I can just reach out and grab it. It's so close. I don't need to wait. There's some spontaneous thing that comes up where I can just generate the money that I need to, or just resolving to take action generates what you need in order to get to that next level that you want. Also realizing that the way you get to the next level is by first going there in your mind and in your body. So multiple times per day, you need to really take a break and really give yourself some time to meditate and really be in the ideal state. Try not to create from a place of lack. Try not to do things in your life from the version of yourself who is like waiting to get the thing that you want. You need to really wire in the new vibration of being on the timeline that you want, where everything is free and easy and fun and it flows and you get to do what you want to do. And you're going with the flow and money is taken care of. In fact, by going with the flow, you position yourself as a person that other people want to be. This gives you this sort of attractive quality, like a firefly. You're shining. Other people feel just from the way you live, the way you're being, people feel like, you know what, like, I just want to be around this person. I want to help them. I want to, I don't know, I want them to help me. Right? So this is, business 101. It's very easy. I'm just changing positions here. Freshen things up a bit. Yeah. So what I'm saying is, when you live in the vibration of having it, then you have it. Don't create from the place of lack. Don't try to prove yourself to others, or to prove yourself to your parents, or to prove yourself to your clients. Don't try to prove yourself. It's an energy thing. It's coming from a place of lack. Just have it. Just make it easy. You already got it. It's not a big deal. It's something that really it changes everything. You need to understand the internal shift. There's like an eagle there. It's like a hawk. You got to understand. Sorry, there's a baby eagle that's like squawking. You got to understand that you have to process everything internally first. It needs to be had already inside. And then you can have it outside, but it almost gets to a point where I don't even want to have it outside anymore because I have it inside. So then outside is inside. There's no difference. Think about it. Your mind is your reality. If you think that your mind is in your brain and then your physical reality is out there, then you're deluded, because that's actually not a fact. Metaphysically speaking, if we're going to talk about the true nature of existence, it's just your mind. It's like a dream, for example. It's just your mind can create external reality. In fact, that's what it's doing right now. So, that saying, when you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change? This means literally reality is just perspective. what you're choosing to focus on becomes more prominent in your reality field, because focus creates reality. Because by definition, what focus is you're just pointing your attention towards a specific piece of information or a specific story that you're telling yourself. When you're paying attention to that one story, it's filling up your reality because you're paying attention to it. That's what attention is. It's like this cone of awareness, and whatever you're filling up into it is what fills up in your reality. So what I'm saying is you need to take control of your focus. Meditation is helpful for this, just having more mindfulness. Even just like throughout the day, you got to just pay attention to like what's filling up my sphere of attention. Like am I really just like feeling the way I'm wanting to feel? Am I inputting all of the food and TV shows and visualizations that I want? And TV shows probably won't help with that. You can play your own TV show in your own mind of watching, the version of you that you want to be, feeling that vibration. So I'm saying fill your mind space with you, your heart, you, not someone else's plan. Don't think you need to take someone else's path to get what you want. Just trust that it's easy, and you don't need to like study, the professional way to make a YouTube video. You can just, what tags to use, what titles to use. Just do it the way you want. What do you want? It's your video. You're not that retarded that you don't know how to like do things. Just trust your instinct. Okay, I'm gonna fucking turn my camera on and I'm gonna do the title that I want. And I'm gonna do it the way I like, and that's it. What clothes do you want to wear? Do you have to like take advice from like the fashionistas telling you what's in? No, don't do that. Just fucking wear what you want to wear. We're business. Do you need to take advice from all the business experts and leaders for how to do the things that I want? No. Just, it's your business. How do you want to serve your clients? Of course you can take advice if it feels aligned. If it feels aligned, like someone's really guiding you and really like they're aligned with you and they're aware, they're intelligent of the truth that coaching is not about shoving my ideas into your life. It's actually about taking a step back and just holding space and allowing the person's heart to blossom and to flower and unfold, to reveal what it wants. Not that I tell you what I want you to want, but it's like I hold space and I probe in and ask questions and see what you want, and then help you to embody that for yourself and just support you and cheer you on like your biggest fan. All right, my battery's gonna die out of my camera, so if you are interested in coaching with me, you can click the link in the description to book a call if you want some help with creating the reality that you want. It's a very beautiful thing, and it's something that I'm looking for a couple more people who are really serious and committed, that really want to invest into themselves to just live the life of their dreams easily, effortlessly, and make it happen. First inside, and then outside is inside. So, all right. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more vids. I'll see you in the next one.